Let's talk about relationships. So many of us out there have a desire for a loving relationship, whether it be in friendships, whether it be in intimate relationships, whether it be with family. So many people carry this desire, and it is a challenge for so many, especially the more intimate that we get. It becomes very, very challenging for some until we become aware of what we're talking about here in the Warrior Course. And I'm so excited that now you have this awareness. So let's dive a little bit deeper. We've already talked about all the experiences that you've had in your life when it comes to relationships, have shown you a clear picture as of right now of what it is that you desire. So we can bless all of those past relationships that we've had for all of the existence that we've had up until today, because they've shown us more evidence as far as the things that we don't want, more evidence of the things that we do want. And now all we have to do is get really, 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 really excited and line up with the things that we do want, knowing that we don't have to know the details of where it's going to come from, who it's going to be, what they're going to look like, what it's going to be. We can have our personal preferences, but knowing that the energy is bringing it to us and the momentum is bringing it to us. And all we have to do is stay excited and stay knowing that things are always working out for us and coming. And so all those relationships that we've had in the past, we're blessing those. We have this clear picture and we feel the momentum coming. And it's great to remember that all of these relationships that we want, the desired relationships that we want in our lives in all areas, whether it be friendships, family, or intimate. But let's talk about intimate, because that's the one that typically is the most emotionally charged for a lot of people. And so with that one, it's really, really important for us to keep our mind off the details, for us to keep our mind on the fun, on the adventure, knowing that it can come from so many different ways. These days, there's online dating where there's millions and millions and millions of people all over the world online, and you can meet somebody just like that. Very, very amazing. But a lot of times people will take that tool, because there is so many people on there, will take that tool and try to go out there and make it happen. Say, I'm going to talk to everybody, I'm going to do this, and just be active. Not that you can't find a relationship that way, but it really might be sluggish for you. It might be a little bit rough. It might feel like effort. It might feel like tough work, and it might get overwhelming into where you might need to take a break, because when you're taking that much action, and it doesn't matter if the action is inspired or motivated. In that case, if you're saying, well, there's millions of people online, so I'm just going to talk to 100 people a day and then I'm going to find the person that way. Well, that's more of a motivated, make it happen action. And that's not going to be the inspired action where you have the momentum and the momentum of the universe behind you, to where you're attracting and you're inspired to talk to this person and go to this place and get online at this time and do all the things that you can do, to where they can come from all different directions. And also, it doesn't have to be online. Obviously, it can come from anywhere that you are during the day. You could be going to the grocery store, you could be going to the post office, you could be just going out for a walk outside, and all of a sudden someone can come up to you and ask you for directions, and all of a sudden you might be talking to the next person that you've been attracting. It's always that way, surprising and delighting us. We never have to know the details, and just know that these synchronistic opportunities are going to come when you're in the green zone. I think we already drilled that so much throughout this Warrior Course, and that's when all of these things always happen. That's when you'll meet that person. That's when you'll have the inspiration to go here and do this and do that, and just enjoy it. The next person that you meet may not be the one that has all the characteristics that you want, but they may be coming to you so that you can have even more clarity, because maybe they bring some things that you hadn't yet figured out that you wanted yet, and that really, really excites you through this person. However, they also have some things that you don't want, so that's okay. They brought you more clarity, and now the next person that comes might be the person that you're looking for, or whatever it is that you want specifically, because not everybody wants, a monogamous relationship, but if you do, and no matter what it is that you want, just know that let's not get attached to who the next person is and if that's the one. Because a lot of people, the next person will come, especially when they start becoming aware of the things that we're talking about here, and the next person will come, and that might not be all of what it is that you want. And so you have a choice right there. You can get frustrated because you're like, oh, I like so many things about you, and it sucks that you not have all these things. Like, can't we just force you to get this way? Well, you can focus on the positive aspects of this person, knowing that if you focus on the positive aspects, staying in the green when it comes to anyone, they will either evolve into all that you want them to be, do, and have, or they'll be moved out of your experience. It's one of the other. And so you can always enjoy these relationships as long as you want, regardless of if you can pinpoint right now that they do or don't have everything that you desire, if you can find the things to focus on that are the positive aspects of this person, you'll have a really enjoyable experience. And all that we have is the moment anyways. So if you can find positive aspects of somebody, focus on them in this moment and just enjoy the experience, Tomorrow you say, I want to hang out with you again, and you enjoy the experience. Remember, we talked about there's 86,000 seconds in a day, and you can decide where to spend those times, when to spend those moments every day, whether it be by yourself or with someone else. So not getting too far ahead of ourselves and wondering, is this the person that I'm going to spend the rest of my life with? What is the rest of my life? All that there is right now in this moment. So if you're excited to spend this moment with this person, then definitely we need to do it focusing on the positive aspects so that we're in the green zone and that we enjoy this moment. And that person, again, can either evolve into all that you want them to be, or they'll be moved out of your experience when the timing is right to make room for the person coming in that you desire. And that is how it always works out. And so enjoy these moments. Know that all these people that are coming into our lives are bringing us clarity. The last thing I want any of us to do is to get frustrated because this next person isn't all that I dreamed that they would be. It doesn't matter if this person is or not. This person is bringing us the new experience, bringing us the new clarity, which gives us the new focus on what it is that we desire. And those of us that focus on that new desire and that green zone energy, getting excited about the surprise and the delight and the adventure that all of this life is, it's just one big adventure. And if we can go out there and tell the story that we want to tell, remember that we're the star of our movie, and that we can go out there and create whatever fun adventure that we want to create, life will always unfold for us. It'll always unfold for us. It'll always unfold for us, always in perfect timing. You guys know this is universal law. I'm so excited for all of us to create the relationships that we want to create in all areas. When it comes to our friends, when it comes to our family, same thing. A lot of times this is a little bit less emotionally charged than the intimate relationships. When it comes to friendships, we can ask ourselves, do I want to attract some additional friendships into my life? I have probably these childhood friends, or I have these friends from college, or I have these friends that I met from work. You can always ask ourselves, do I want to add to my circle of friends? And that's more of an easy one, because you can get excited that you don't know how, what, when, where you're going to meet them. But if you decided that you do, then just know that really cool people are going to always come into your life when you're in the green zone. Very, very easy for us to manifest those new friendships if that's something that you want. Same thing with partnerships when it comes to business relationships. Same exact thing, because of all the experiences that you had when you've been creating in business, knowing that you want some people, maybe it's a mentor, maybe it's just a colleague, maybe it's a partner, so that you can go out there and create something new. Just know that you don't have to know all the details of where they're going to come from, but be really, really excited knowing that the clarity of your life prior to now has given you the clear picture of what you want with that. When it comes to family members, a lot of times there's more history involved here. So with a family, you have those energies that are more emotionally charged and those past experiences. So we must definitely be careful not to take the past energy of all the energy that we've had as far as the relationship that we've had up until now, those past stories that we've told. We say, this person in my family is like this person in my family is like that. If that's the story that we're telling, they're going to continue to play that out in our lives, and our energy is going to go immediately to that. And so we want to ask ourselves, what are the positive aspects about this person? And we can always find some about every single person. And when we do find some about them, we focus on those. And that person, when we're around us, will be in that green zone energy because we're focusing on that. So they'll either join us in our energy or they'll be moved out of our experience. It's really that simple. So you just make sure that you're in the green, because that's all that you can control. And when you know that you're in the green, all of your relationships with family members, with friends, with loved ones are going to be so much more fun, because again, they can only interact with you while they're in the green. So they either join you in your green zone energy or they won't be around you. You'll see that all of a sudden they had to cancel last minute and go do something because they probably weren't in the green that time. And so you don't have to sort all that out. Just know that when we're out there living our life in the green in this world, all of our relationships are amazing, because that's all that we can attract is amazing people, places, circumstances, conversations, situations when we're in that green zone energy. So that is our number one focus, and the relationships that we have in all areas of life will be so much fun. They'll always be surprising, they'll always be delighting, they'll always be adventurous, and that's what I desire for every single one of us. I'm so excited for all of us to have the best relationships ever. Let's do it.